So today's class is going to be a continuation of the previous class. In our last class, we've been discussing about a story that has to do with having fun time with a family. We watch a clip, we listen, we read the passage, we're able to read the passage on our own with the knowledge that we had from our blending and our sight words. So I was so happy and I was encouraged with that. So that is a thumbs up for you guys. So today now we are going to, with what we've learned in that previous class, we are going to come up with our own personal fun time story. Like I told you in the last class, that fun time can be anything. Some of us, it might be the dinner we had with our family, it might be an outing, it might be a visit to the park, to the mall, to the cinema, or even to the beach. It can be anything, can be fun for us, or just a reading time we have with our family. So your fun time might be different from my fun time, and your own Abdul might be different from John's own. And what makes that time special to us can be different. It differs. Some of us, it might be the special food that was served, probably it was a delicacy that was served at the outing, so that made it a special outing for us. Some of us it might be because of the family members that were around, because you're able to meet your cousins, your niece. It makes you happy and you feel like, wow, this is a nice time. Or probably some activities you were able to do. Probably it was an event, you were allowed to play some games, do things that you like, things that you love, things that makes you happy. That is when you feel like and realize that, wow, this was an eventful moment. It was a fun time, a special fun time with my family. I'm going to play a short clip for us about a family fun time, just for us to have an idea of what I'm talking about. Yes, you can watch from your tab. We have it in front of us.
Let's have some ice cream.
Wow, ice cream.
Can you see? They are having ice cream. He was on the swing initially. Now it's time for ice cream. He makes sure he got ice cream for everybody. Can you see that? I believe you are concentrating, you are listening. After the ice cream, they went on the slide. Can you see? Can you see him on the slide? You can see that, right? And some other activities. See? After that, they were on a bicycle. They have a ride on the bicycle. So activities like that, like what you just watched, are things that we are trying to talk about. You all you've had amazing period with your family and friends. Some that you see it as something you will never forget. So today we are going to think about our amazing fun time that we have with our family. We are going to discuss it with us in class. Listen, the objective of today's class goes thus. We are going to come up with our own personal story from our experience from the previous class and what we have also learned today. Personal story, as in a personal story of your own fun time. Then we're going to be able to put down the story. We're going to put it down by ourselves with little or no help. And we are going to end the class by recording a voice note of your story. That story that you have put down, you're going to read it out. We're going to make a record of it. We want to record your voice so that we'll now come to the class we'll come to our next class and play it to the class. Check out what I'm trying to say. The first thing is, we have to come together and think of a story time, a nice fun time that we had with our family. Was it the time at the park, at the cinema? You went for shopping and you were able to buy your nice toys. You went out, you eat out, you had breakfast at an eatery. Which of that? Was it when you had your best drink? You all have idea. I know, yes. Good. Yes, that's a story. Yes. Like John was telling me this morning when he got to class, he said yesterday he went to the shopping mall with his mom. They bought a lot of things at the supermarket. But he was so happy because his mom bought him a toy car. And it's not just a toy car, it's an electric toy car that uses remote. So he's so happy that the toy car can move on its own by just operating the remote. John, am I right? Yes. According to John, he has a lot of toy cars. He has a lot of toys he has an helicopter, he has a jet, he has a truck, but he never had a car or any transportation, any means of transportation that can move on its own, right? So John was so happy. In fact, when he got home, he was so eager to try the toy. So that yesterday outing was an amazing, a memorable one to John, because John was able to get what? To get a toy car that is not just a toy car, but an electric toy car that can be moved with the help of a remote. So I know we all have stories like that, right? Yes, Ade, can you tell us one? Yes, yeah, wow, that is good. You had fun because you were able to eat chips and chicken because that's your favorite, right? Can you hear her now? She's trying to tell us that ordinarily they eat at home, right? And they eat chips and chicken once in a while. But she likes a particular a chips and chicken that is being cooked by a particular restaurant. She says she really loves KFC. So 2 days ago, she went out with her mom, and on their way back, her mom said, let's brunch KFC and eat. Let's eat, right? Let's eat outside, yes. And I was like, Mom, please, can we go to KFC and eat? So when you get there, you were able to eat your favorite. So she was so happy because she was given the opportunity to do what she loves doing. She was given the opportunity to enjoy herself, to have a nice time. So that's what we are talking about. We are going to sit, come together, work together as a group, we work as individual to think of a special time that we've had with our family. After we have been able to get that, then we are going to put it into writing with our knowledge of spellings, blending, sight words, and the likes. I know that might be a bit difficult for some of us because we might have some difficult words in our story. We might have some words that we're not familiar with. So that is why I'm here. Once you are putting down your story and you have any issue, you have any challenge, there is a word you cannot spell, there is a word you find difficult to sound, no problem. That is why I'm here to put you through. So we are going to put the story into writing. Are you following me? We're going to put the story into writing. I know when you come across words like 2, 3, 4, and some few 5 letters words, you can write them on your own. But when your story start having words that are 6, 7 letter words like that, you will definitely need help, and that is why I'm here. So in our guided practice and our independent practice, we're going to work on the story. Get a story, have an idea of what you want to work with, what you want to write on, then we are going to write. So that is what our practice is going to be. Then our take home is now going to be to perfect the story properly. After you've had a story in your mind, you put it down. I'm going to go through it for necessary corrections, for spelling error, grammar error. So once it is corrected, then you now take it home to perfect the story. After perfecting the story, you're going to make a voice record of yourself reading out the story. Can you see how interesting those activities will be? You will be happy. After recording the story, then you bring it back to class. We're going to play it for the class. Thank you.